Hi guys, have you ever hopped on your e-bike for a quick trip to the pharmacy thinking it'll just take a few minutes? For many seniors, an e-bike is a lifeline, helping maintain independence, freedom, and mobility. But even a short ride can be full of unexpected challenges. Today we are following a senior rider on a routine pharmacy run, a ride that may seem simple, but it reveals a lot of potential dangers that every older adult should know before rolling out. Let's ride along and stay alert. Our rider, my name is Dan, 73, and loves his step through e bike. It's easy on the knees, and he's got his saddles adjusted just right. But before heading out, Dan checks a few things. Helmet on? Check. Tire pressure? Check. Brakes working? Check. Battery charged? Check. Dan's ready to go. But danger starts before the first pedal stroke. One of the most overlooked hazards is forgetting essential items. Dan almost leaves without his phone and ID. For seniors especially, it's critical to carry ID, medical info, and a phone in case of emergency. Always check your gear and bring essentials, even for a short trip. As Dan backs out of his driveway, a car whips past. He was inches from pulling into the street without looking twice. Driveways and alley exits are hot spots for accidents. Cars often don't expect bikes, and seniors may have slower reaction times. Always stop fully, scan both ways, and make eye contact with drivers. The sidewalk temptation. Dan feels a little nervous about the traffic, so he hops onto the sidewalk. He feels safer at first. But here's the catch. Riding on sidewalks can be more dangerous than it seems, especially near driveways, intersections, and pedestrians. Cars pulling out don't see bikes coming fast on sidewalks, and one quick swerve could lead to a fall or worse. Plus, in many cities, sidewalk riding is illegal for adults. Better to use a dedicated bike lane or ride in the street with caution, staying to the right and obeying traffic laws. The intersection. At the next light, Dan waits for the green. As it changes, a driver turning right doesn't see him and almost clips his front tire. This is called a right hook, one of the most common dangers for cyclists. Tips for seniors. Don't assume drivers see you. Use a mirror, watch turn signals, and wait a beat before crossing. And always make yourself visible with a bright vest or blinking front and rear lights, even during the day. The pharmacy parking lot. Dan makes it to the pharmacy, but the parking lot is a maze. Cars backing up, shopping carts rolling, people walking between vehicles. This is one of the riskiest places to ride slowly. At slow speeds, an e-bike's balance becomes tricky, especially for seniors with limited agility. Dan nearly tips over trying to avoid a rolling cart. Takeaway: dismount. In tight parking lots, it's safer to walk your bike than to risk a low speed tumble. Heading home. Dan grabs his prescriptions and hops back on. The ride home should be easier, right? Not quite. He's carrying a bag now, slung over his handlebars. It throws off his balance. Then he hits a small pothole, just enough to jar his front wheel and nearly causes a spill. For seniors, even small bumps can cause big problems. That's why it's best to carry cargo in a rear rack, pannier, or basket, not on the handlebars or your back. And don't rush. Dan was starting to feel tired, and fatigue reduces reaction time. Seniors should always pace themselves. Stop for breaks if needed, and avoid riding when tired or dehydrated. Back home. Dan finally rolls back into the driveway, safe and sound. It was just a 20-minute trip, but it could have gone very differently without the right precautions. He takes off his helmet, plugs in the battery, and jots a note in his riding log, something he uses to track his routes, energy levels, and any incidents. It's a simple habit that helps him stay aware of his riding habits and any emerging mobility issues. My final thoughts. E-bikes are an amazing way for seniors to stay mobile, active, and independent. but even a short ride, like Dan's trip to the pharmacy, has its hidden dangers. Blind driveways, sidewalk risk, intersections, parking lot chaos, improper cargo, fatigue, and balance issues. The key is awareness, preparation, and respect for your own limits. Seniors can absolutely enjoy safe, confident rides with the right gear, mindset, and caution. Before your next ride, ask yourself, am I prepared for changing conditions? Do I have what I need in case of an emergency? Can I ride this distance safely and comfortably? If the answer is yes, go enjoy the ride, just like Dan. Because every mile is worth riding safely. Okay, guys, let's talk about doing a grocery haul with an e-bike or an e-trike. Some of the things you need to think of as you're doing a short little grocery run. So picture this. You've just finished breakfast, the pantry's looking bare, and the sun is shining. Instead of hunting for your car keys, you roll your e-bike out of the garage, pop on your helmet, and hit the road. A grocery run that once felt like a chore now feels like a mini adventure. Healthy, eco-friendly, and yes, fun. Let's talk about pre-ride, check, and packing. Before we roll, let's do a quick 60-second checklist. Tires, firm like a ripe avocado. Battery, at least 70% charged. Remember, groceries add weight on the way back. Brakes and lights, tested and blinking. Cargo gear, rear rack, sturdy panniers, or front basket. No flimsy plastic bags over handlebars. Essentials, ID, phone, reusable produce sacks, and a small bungee in case you score a watermelon deal. Rolling to the store. Take the route with the smoothest pavement and the fewest left turns. That's the secret sauce for stress-free riding. Keep your cadence steady, power assistive level 2 or 3, and remember, cars can't predict a senior on a stealthy e-bike. Make eye contact at driveways and own your lane when the shoulder narrows. Arriving and parking smart. The grocery lot is a ballet of SUVs, shopping carts, and distracted drivers. Slow to a walking pace, signal early, and snag the bike rack nearest the door. Less distance to push a fully loaded bike? Don't forget a sturdy lock. Frozen peas are no substitute for a stolen ride. Smart chopping strategy. Grab a handheld basket, not a giant cart. That's your built-in weight limit. Start with heavy, solid items, canned goods, jars, and the rotisserie chicken. Then add lighter produce on top. Skip the gallon of water if you can refill at home. Liquids are sneaky pounds. Aim for about 20 to 25 pounds total, roughly 2 standard panniers. Packing the bike. Back outside, load evenly heaviest items low and toward the axle. Think balanced saddlebags, not Tower of Pisa. If you use front and rear baskets, split the weight 60-40, heavier in back to keep steering steady. Tighten pannier clips, cinch that bungee, and give the bike a gentle rock test. Nothing should rattle. The ride home. Dial the assist up to 1 notch. Added weight means slower acceleration. Brake earlier, corner wider, and watch out for speed bumps. That felt harmless on the way out. Hydrate at red lights. If you feel the load pulling, stop and adjust. A 2-minute fix beats a tumble. Closing encouragement. And just like that, you're back, grocery safe, lungs happy, and no fuel burned but your breakfast. Every ride is a vote for independence and well-being. So the next time your cupboard runs low, remember, your e-bike isn't just transportation, it's a ticket to vibrant living. How to lock your bike down once you get to the grocery store. You've made it to the grocery store on your e-bike feeling good, saving gas, and getting exercise. But now comes the part that can make or break your trip. locking it down so it's still there when you come out. First, choose a well-lit, high-traffic area near the store entrance. Look for a solid, immovable bike rack or thick metal post. Avoid corners with poor visibility. Thieves hate an audience. Use a heavy-duty U-lock through the rear wheel and frame, right into the rack. Then if you've got a cable or second lock, secure the front wheel or saddle. E-bikes are high value. Make them look like more trouble than they're worth. Wrap up. Be quick, be smart. Take your battery, screen, and any bags or accessories with you. If it pops off, it comes with you. Don't leave a $500 battery inviting theft. Lock it smart, shop quick, and stay alert. Most thefts take less than 30 seconds. Don't give them the chance. Ride smart, lock smarter, and roll home worry-free. My final thoughts. I hope you guys have enjoyed this ride along with me, going to the pharmacy and to the grocery store. And yeah, there's so many factors that you got to worry about, that you don't want to leave your bike unattended for any given time. You want to make sure it's in sight to where you can see it at most times when you're out. So yeah, just lock it up good. Put an alarm on there if you can. There's several alarms out there you can put on your bike with remotes. So yeah, I go to the grocery store and the pharmacy all the time on my e-bikes or my e-trikes, and I don't have any problems at all. But yeah, share, like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next ride adventure.